So for those of you who have seen my previous video, this is the Yamaha MT-125 that we were working on, doing the engine rebuild. This is where we've got to. We got the engine casings back together, and that's about as far as we've got with it. And since doing that, got the engine back together, this has caught my eye. Now this is a YZF-125, it's a 2009, and it's pretty much the same bike. There's different panels, same engine. This is a Gen 1 engine, that's a Gen 2 engine, so that's pretty much the only difference. But the main part being, last time this was on the road was early 2011, and I've got reason to believe this thing's probably got less than 1,000 miles on it. The previous owner bought it, used it a couple of times, and then decided, nah, I've had enough of it. He only used it a couple of times apparently, and I mean it shows. As you can tell, this hasn't been ridden much. So what my hope is, we're going to use the parts of this to fix that. This one has no engine. This one is all there. Put new fuel in it, I think that'll probably be good to go. The only thing, we haven't got a lock set with it because he's lost it. I have got the V5 and all that, but he's lost the key. So we're going to, hopefully, we can take the lock set off that, put onto this. So we've got to figure out how to get all the locks off it. But other than that, I think we're good to just swap all the bits off that onto here. So that is our project. It's been sitting for about 13 years outside under a cover, but I think we can sort it out. Let's get on with it. Now we've gone through and got the worst of everything off, we're just going to go with the degreaser and just wipe it down quickly. We'll do it all properly at a later date. Now I've got to admit, for about 20 minutes of cleaning, that thing looks absolutely stunning. I mean, you can tell this thing has not done many miles. I mean, look at it. I can't believe how good it looks. Considering it's been sat outside, granted it was under a cover, but it's been sat outside for about 13 years now, I believe it is. Yeah, the tax disc ran out in 2011, so that's 13 years it's been sitting for. That's crazy. And it looks that good. Right, so got a little bit more clean still on the other side, and then we'll be ready to start trying to pull this thing apart. Or try and get the ignition barrel off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ignition off this and put onto this one, and then we've got to try and figure a way of getting the fuel cap out, and then also the seat lock out. And yeah, then we'll be good to see if it's got any life in it. Let's do it. So now we've got to try and get the fuel cap off, which is going to be fun because we don't have the key. So I'm thinking probably plan of action, I'm just going to start drilling it and smashing it until we can get the cap off. Normally works, so we'll give it a go. Oh, well that was really easy. So it turns out it's not very hard to nick a YZF-125R fuel tank. Well, that was ridiculously easy. Oh, brilliant. There we go, so now we've sorted that out, let's go ahead and get that seat off. Oh my god. Right, well that was really easy to get off, but that was disgusting. Yeah, that's a little bit grim. Let's get all that cleared up. Right, so we've got the ignition barrel off this MT, so now we're going to start stripping this down, because we've got to get to where the ignition plug is, which is somewhere under here on the YZF-R. So we'll start putting that apart, get the ignition plugged in, get jump pack on the battery, and see if we've got any life. Right, let's get on with it. Right, just as I expected, there is our red plug hidden down there. That is our ignition plug. So let's swap that out quickly. That's our new ignition plug connected. So let's hook a battery up, see what it does. There we go, so we've got our jump leads connected. Let's see if we are going to have any power or if we've got a dud. Ooh, here we go. Oh, there we go, we got power. She's on. Look at that. Bloody hell. Right, so there you go, look, 2,600 miles, it's quite hard to see. Oh god, there you go, horn works. Indicator's not doing anything. Headlights are on. Moment of truth. Oh, there we go. Turns over and it sounds good. Oh, we're getting close. Right, let's get some fuel hooked up to it, see if we can get it running. Oh. I can hear the fuel pump. Oh, the fuel pump's just switched off. I heard the fuel pump prime. Oh, this is exciting. This is really exciting. Fingers crossed. Okay, that's not working. Let's test this fuel pump. Get a bit of air out of it. Oh. Yeah, that's working absolutely fine. Right, let's drain some of the old fuel out of the tank. We'll put new fuel in it, see what that does. Because I did put fresh fuel in it, but maybe it's no good. I don't know. Well, put new fuel in it. So I've just pulled the spark plug out because I'm wondering why it's not doing anything, because normally even with rubbish fuel you still get splutters. The spark plug is bone dry, so I'm going to presume that we've got a bit of a clogged up injector, which is really handy though, because bearing in mind that's pretty much the same engine, so with any luck we can just take the injector off that engine and put onto that one. Well, I mean, we'll take this injector off, check it, see if it is actually doing anything, but I mean it's easy enough to swap it, so let's get on with it. So our injector is that little guy down there, so that should be easy enough to take out, and we can just see if it works and just swap it over. Okay, so the solenoid is our number one suspect, so we'll just go ahead, get that all undone, swap it over with the one off the MT, and take it from there. So this is the old injector out the YZF-R, and now I don't know if there's anything wrong with it or not, but I'm going to presume that it's had fuel sitting in it for so long it's gone all gummy, and it's like the little solenoid inside of it's locked up or whatever. So I mean, this is what's come off the MT. And the actual injector side of it is the exact same. Everything else is the exact same. It's just got a different plug on it. So obviously the rest of it's down here. So these two, they're pretty much the exact same really. I mean, it will all swap together. It'll be absolutely fine. Only difference I can tell is the fact that this one's obviously got a different connector on it, so I've just chopped the connector off that one, and then we'll solder these two onto there, and in theory that should be all good. Yeah, so all we need to do, we're just going to strip these wires off, and then we can get them twisted together, test the injectors, see if it works. Hopefully it does. There we go, much better. Now we've got it all hooked up to the bike, let's see if it's going to work. Right, no leaks. Hopefully this will squirt out there. There we go, look at that. There we are, that's what your injectors do, look. So, that means our injectors is working now. Brilliant. Finally, feels like we're actually getting somewhere. Right, let's get us back in the bike. Come on, please work. I mean, in theory, it should do. So, let's quickly get the fuel tank hooked up. Now, let's give it a go. Come on. Right, moment of truth. We've got the battery hooked up on the jump cables. Everything should be good. We've got a flashing engine light, but we're going to ignore that. Everything should be ready to go. Let's just off and on again quickly. Just you're going to get everything primed up. There we go. I mean, oh, I'm a bit nervous. Right, let's do it. Huh, still not working. Let's take the airbox cover off and see what that's like in there. There's a good chance that could be all clogged up with rubbish. Might not be getting air. Don't know. Let's have a look. That looks really clean in there. And in there. Right, we've got some petrol straight down the throat of the throttle body. So, in theory, we got decent spark. It shouldn't be anything stopping it running. It's got good fuel in there now. Let's see. Oh, that's promising. So it's a fuel problem. That looks like good fuel. Yeah, that's because it is good fuel. I'll tell you in a minute. Right, so we've got some fresh fuel in the tank, hooked it all back up. I know I've said this a few times already, but in theory, it should run now. So we'll see. So, fresh fuel in the tank, there shouldn't be anything stopping this working now. Let's see what happens. Come on, go, you can do it. Come on! Right, I think I've figured out what it is. So, the fuel injector wire down there, the one that holds the one that like powers the little fuel injector thing, it's incredibly loose. So, they put you on a tripod. Let's go back over here, because I need 2 hands to do this. That's my fault. Awesome. So, that is a wrap for the... Oh, bloody hell. Right, that is a wrap for the first video. I'm absolutely knackered. At last, we got it sorted. Right, so, in the next video, we'll be getting this thing completely tidied up, clean it all, get everything serviced, make sure it's all riding and running perfectly, and we'll give it a little ride as well, might as well. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, comment what you thought of it. I'll see you guys in the next video.